Alright, so you've got just some really good natural energy into the ground. Okay, so you see there's some spring there, but I think absolutely like you said before, when the effort goes up, there's probably a point where it's almost like effort's too much and we're not getting the return from it. Okay, so
I crunch over a bit.
Yep. Is that what it feels like?
Yeah, arms are really relaxed.
Yep.
It's kind of weird. Sometimes like I step when I run, as opposed to like running out the top of your leg. Like I actually give myself a step.
Yep. So that's something that.
Weird. Do something different.
I can see that as well. So that's something that as you're running, it's almost how smooth can you feel? Can you feel like your I guess it's like your velocity just stays like that rather than goes. Okay, so it's something, and it's almost like the line of your head. Does your head bounce up and down, or can you just cruise along like that? You obviously you will have a little bit of oscillation through there, but
when you look, I don't see what I do.
See how you sort of just bob up and down? Yeah. So there's a lot of bop, bop, bop. So probably something that you can think about is to try and have a little bit more front to back movement rather than up and down movement. Yeah.
As opposed to
yeah. So it's almost like a little bit of a skate you want to put into your stride. So rather than just boing like a pogo stick hitting the ground, it's like a little bit of a pogo stick because you want that lift and that energy, but it's almost like a little bit more sort of engagement from the back. So it's like we're scootering along the ground as well. But yeah, this is really good energy through there. All right, so if we nice relaxed stride, really nice gait. One of the screening tests that you missed at the start was actually to test how high the heel recovers at the back, just like that video of the Keeley that we showed. Yep, so you've got a really good natural gait there. Where the heel comes up, and you just see from the lower leg that your drive is going front to back. Okay, so as you recover through, it's very much coming back underneath the body, rather than going around. Okay, but what we just need to do is, I'm just going to bring you back to this angle here. Just see how as you hit the ground, there's that really sitting down on the leg there. So
that's where I'll get sore in there.
Yeah.
Like as if I'm dropping to the side.
Yeah. So and it's like there's a disconnect through the hips, and the hips are sort of rocking around there. Okay. So we need to be stable through the hips so that to make the most of that really good energy you've got in the ground, it just comes straight back through the body, not S's away. Yep. All right. Just with the arm carriage, again, you want to tighten them up. So it's really common.
And the faster I run, I open my hands up and get real good.
Yeah. So I guess what distances are you running for most of your events?
5k.
5k.
800 metres
to
5k, and it's really important on the 800 metres to be super controlled.
Yeah.
Because I've got to come out, stop, bang, dead, and be in complete control without wavering at all.
Yeah. So I think a really good just word for you to have rolling through your head is just smooth. You really smooth across the ground, not bouncing up and down. You're just tracking really smooth, and I think that's a sort of word that's going to help you control your effort level as well.
Just when I find I really, I can't.
But
I can increase my cadence area, but I get to a point where I've got the fitness to increase it.
Yeah, but just not the shell, the shape of your arm.
Yeah.
So
because I'll lengthen my stride to run faster.
Yeah. So again, just with your arms sitting down here, that's a real sort of resistance on your increasing your cadence. If your arms are low, it's low and slow versus high and fast. So for you to increase the speed of your legs, you need these arms to be up and just tracking. Yep. So it's just bang, 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 rather than down here, which is like low and slow. Yep. All right. And you see that there. You've completely opened up the arms here. Okay, so they're coming away from your body. The more tired you get, the more of a weight they're going to be. Okay, so we don't want the arms to become a negative. They're definitely, for you running shorter distances, they're something you establish your drive and your rhythm from your arms. Okay, so you just see here, they're never really coming up above sort of chest height, whereas if we saw that image of Mo Farah running, his arms came almost right up near his chin, okay, so that keeps everything sitting up. And then if we just see in this picture here, see that front leg is really extending forward, so landing out in front of the body, okay.
You want to land it underneath your body.
Yep, so definitely. We want to be landing there, so we're to go faster again, it's not about how far we can step out here, it's how far we can push back here. So it's really flipping the thinking on that, and often that's just enough to create a subtle change. But yeah, again, you've got really good natural energy, really good extension through there, so shape like that is really good, but we just want to avoid really sitting down and creating that sort of really dropped angle through there.
Why have I dropped? Is it because I've...
So one, because your arms are low, so they're going to drag you down, but also that position there when the arms sit low, it deactivates all this.
You crumple.
Yep, and it deactivates the posterior chain, which is your big, your strong muscles. So if we can keep that up, all of a sudden we're using some strong muscles to keep ourselves off the ground, so that the hips aren't oscillating from, the hips aren't doing that, they're just going maybe like that as you go. So keep the hips tall, keep the hips strong, and to do that, yep, it's all about the posture here. Alright. Yep, so when we go through these drills, that's a bit of an opportunity to get a taste of each element, and we're just going to try and build the shell of your running